First things first, if you're familiar with this introduction, feel free to skip ahead until the trigger warning for our racist, hate-filled image of the day appears on screen. Otherwise, let me tell you. In each of these videos, I give away a t-shirt from my website, UnionOfTruth.org. That t-shirt goes to whichever comment scores the highest on my double-secret proprietary rating scale. And they get to pick whichever design they want from the website. Mind you, I give away a t-shirt if the video gets at least 5,000 views and 50 unique comments by the time I start making my next video. I intend to make these videos 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Official rules are posted just below the like and subscribe buttons. Now, unless you are already fully aware of the following 9 facts, or you have a completely open mind and seek to expand your worldview, these videos might not be for you. Fact number 1. All of our society's root-level structural institutions are controlled by psychopathic parasites who intend to utterly subjugate us. And that's putting it mildly. Fact number 2. No one is coming to save us from them. If we don't take matters into our own hands, we will be utterly subjugated. Fact number 3. We are quickly running out of time to prevent such an outcome. Fact number 4. In order to prevent our subjugation, we need a viable plan of action. Fact number 5. There is no quick fix. A viable plan will need to be very detailed and will require that people must go outside of their comfort zone in order to comprehend it. Fact number 6. As an aspect of its viability, the plan must not require that everyone fully comprehends it in order to follow it. Fact number 7. Since the plan must not require that everyone fully comprehends it in order to follow it, leaders will be needed to properly inform and correctly guide fellow citizens who won't put forth the effort to fully comprehend the plan. Fact number 8. Leaders will need to fully comprehend the plan. Fact number 9. Exemplary leaders are committed to empowering those whom they lead. Exemplary leaders lead by example. And for those of you who are still with me, here's a 10th fact. This book contains a viable plan. The purpose of these videos is to disseminate the information provided in this book and to start an ongoing dialogue about all things related to the plan. You can download a free copy of this book in PDF format from UnionOfTruth.org without signing up for anything or filling anything out. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping you'll take me up on my simple 10-page challenge. It works like this. Read the first 10 pages of the book and fully investigate all of the links that are offered in order to discover the following. 1. Am I functioning from a valid conceptual foundation? 2. Have I done enough legitimate research to qualify as someone whose opinion is worthy of consideration? 3. Does the book actually provide a viable and fully detailed plan to thwart the science of fiction? Quite simple, and certainly not too much to ask of any red-blooded American patriot. One more thing. Those of you who are wondering, who is this guy? Should be sure to check out my video entitled, Who is this guy? Please, let us know exactly what you found most hateful and oppressive about that dastardly image. Your feedback is vital to our ongoing mission of greater understanding. Now, allow me to introduce this pamphlet. It's a tool that's been designed to help you get people interested in the book. Let's check it out. Are you an actual patriot or one of these cats? The Patriot, the Patriot, the Patriot, the Ingratiot, the Patriot. Patriot, one who loves their country, which is to say, one who believes in and strives to embody the principles and ideals that their country's foundational laws are based upon. So much so that they actively defend that ideology and lawful framework at all times and against all encroachment, regardless of how it is clothed. One who has fully read, or has begun reading, or is about to begin reading the groundbreaking and fully instructional book, The Science of Fiction. Yes, friend, the book is available in a free PDF download or in hard copy at the web address /live link printed below. Patriot, one who roots for the cause of the patriot, but whose actions do not progress past the point of hoping and praying that, somehow, your parasite-infested societal institutions will soon begin serving the average Joe in a manner that's consistent with the concepts upon which your Declaration of Independence and Constitution Bill of Rights are based. They can often be heard saying such things as, "It's not like I can do anything about it," and "That's just the way it is. Death and taxes, you know?" Patriot, one who really likes the idea of being a patriot, but whose actions do not progress past dwelling on non-essential differences and complaining about what someone else in the neighborhood is or isn't doing. They don't have time to read that book. They want it summed up so that its actual content won't cause any confusion. If it so happens that they've taken it out of their nose, they can be seen pointing their finger. Patriot, one who believes in the cause of the patriot, but whose actions do not progress past the point of complaining about criminal activity which the powers that be are overtly and shamelessly perpetrating against the masses. Their complaints are often lodged by way of emails to one another, with links to articles that document said criminal activity and the political party that's to blame, tweeting Patriot-themed JPEGs to their cohorts, posting Patriot-themed JPEGs on their Facebook page, writing Patriot-themed or angry comments on news websites and other internet forums, and starting or signing inane petitions on whitehouse.gov. Mind you, the more hardcore types can still be seen partaking in and planning the good old protest rally that accomplishes nothing, or, more precisely, none of what they had hoped for, while helping to further reinforce the tyrannical regulations and restrictions that they imagined their half-baked ideas in action would help eliminate. They weren't named as such merely because they're all ultimately playing around. It's that they're all being played. Ingratiot, one who believes in the cause of their own entitlements. They do not care about how anything actually gets done or how it came to be that way. They care only about their own short-term gratification and who is going to gratify them next. If it so happens that they've come across new batteries and someone who is willing to install them, they can be seen pointing a remote control toward the nearest television. Patriot, one who feigns being a patriot while helping further the agenda of those who seek to paint as illegitimate and ultimately eliminate from the general public's consciousness the principles and ideals that are the foundation for your country's Declaration of Independence and its self-described supreme law of the land, the Constitution Bill of Rights. Of course, it's no coincidence that those principles and ideals help form the rational basis for egalitarian modes of economic function and personal interaction. Note that they do not all look or act like the following examples. As a matter of fact, by way of insidious criminal indoctrination, the typical Joe or Jane patriot looks, acts, and thinks just like today's average American citizen, and sincerely believes that he or she is actually a patriot. One thing they all have in common, hence their shared name, is a disdain for unadulterated truth. And so, in quite the Orwellian fashion, Joe or Jane patriot believes actual patriotism is a dangerous fringe ideology that's properly categorized as domestic terrorism, and that those who express actual patriotic views are, at best, nutty conspiracy theorists. In quite the Orwellian fashion, Joe or Jane patriot believe that it is their patriotic duty to ridicule or simply ignore any and all meaningful information which has not been issued by an established patriot information dissemination agency. Yet, a true patriot does not get frustrated with or angered by Joe or Jane patriot. Instead, the true patriot treats them with the same patience, care, and compassion as one would any victim of criminality, while, of course, directing them with patience, care, compassion, and a large cash incentive to follow in their footsteps by way of reading the book that this brief informational handout is introducing and inviting you to explore. Pass this handout on to everyone you know. You can download a free copy of the pamphlet at UnionOfTruth.org. Just go to the product page for a favorite book. You'll find the link for the pamphlet at the bottom of the description area. There's a red box around it in the image that's on screen. Send the pamphlet to everyone you know and tell them about these videos. We need all hands on deck. That's it for now. Till next time, take good care of yourself and remember, objectivity, logic, fidelity, because absurdity knows no bounds.